That's the one he'd like. There's a gap between the red and the black for the red in the right corner. If you could pot that, he'd bring the black into play and available into both corner pockets. Looking for alternatives.
Yeah, Stephen had chances in the opening 3 frames. He's had a chance in this frame, and apart from that, I can't remember any more chances. So we're talking 4 chances in 6 frames. That's how good O'Sullivan has played this morning.
Seven.
Felt that all the other options were difficult to guarantee position, so just rolling that red. He knew he'd be leaving the blue. He can go left middle, but you would think he'd be far left corner. Got more control of the cue ball then.
Well, obviously the red on the pink spot pots, otherwise he would have played it in the far corner.
12.
Yeah, it just goes. The pink won't go, so that's a good back for the blue.
13.
Another example of just how smooth he gets through the ball.
I mean, how slow did he hit this screw shot, John? Got plenty of reaction.
Yeah, it's like the white stopped and then just give it a chance for the backspin and then took it, and it's just inch perfect on the blue. He's in full stride, no doubt about that.
And once again, you see, Ronnie knows to win the frame, he's got to get the black into play.
18.
And look where he's put the cue ball. Absolutely perfect. Pot the red, flick the red away from the black, end of racing.
26. 27.
Well, he's opened the reds, but it's gone slightly wrong.
34.
They've not broke as he hoped. He's got a red to the left middle, but it's a tricky one. 26 points the lead. Oh, it looked tricky. Lovely pot.
Yeah, sure.
And once again, lovely control of the cue ball. I know some people, Willie, criticise us for eulogising so much about Ronnie, but we've done the same with Stephen Hendry when he was at the peak of his powers. And having played the game at the top level, and you watch these players when they're playing at the best, like Ronnie has done this morning,
42.
you've just got to be so impressed. I make no apologies. If a player plays well, I think you've got to call it as it is. And Ronnie this morning has been absolutely magnificent. Okay, the first couple of frames, Stephen had chances and he'll be ruining those opportunities that went astray. But since then, Stephen has had no chance whatsoever against a barrage of breaks.
43. $49. 50.
Not over the winning line in this frame yet. He's 42 in front. That's gone astray. Green, brown, blue or pink he can play here. He plays the pink. Well, left-handed. You can imagine him stunning off one cushion and dropping in behind the red on the left-hand side in the middle. And he's trying to reach it. He played round the back of the red probably just to give himself choice of pockets. See, that's the reason he played round the back, and he's just hitting the ball as good as he can hit it. As good as he can hit it.
56.
He knows this is a big ball though. This is a blind pocket. 2 more reds, 2 colours needed.
Left-handed, right-handed. Just checking the scoreboard. 49 the lead. Colour, 1 more red required. The next red isn't obvious. Well, he played an excellent shot there. He's not perfect on this red, but he's only got to roll it in to go 56 ahead with only 51 remaining. No heroics.
54.
Sometimes out there, John, it's hard to add up, isn't it? We've all been there, and Ronnie's had about 10 looks at the scoreboard. In a minute he'll realise he's won this frame, barring snookers.
$71.
Well, past the point where Stephen Hendry will bother coming back to the table.
72.
Well, I've seen some sessions of snooker, John, but you can't play better than this.
Well, the last frame he made a break of 135. Frame before 133. And you wouldn't bet against a
79.
third century in succession. And look at the pot success now, up to 95% and rising. Too easy for Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's getting very hard for Stephen Hendry. It loses another one. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads 11-4.